Okay, question 5b. Find the area bounded by the curve f of x, which is this curve here, and g of x, which is that line, and the x-axis. So I'm looking for the area of this bit here, really. Okay, bounded by the curve, the line, and the x-axis. Now, it doesn't give me the equation of any of them, but I should be able to get the equation myself. G of x is the straight line. Okay, that's y is equal to mx. What's the slope? Well, here it starts at 3, and it goes across 1, it comes down 1, and it goes across 1, it comes down 1. So the slope is minus 1, so it's minus 1x. Plus c, the constant. Okay, so there's my g of x. That's the equation for that. Straight away I have that done. Oh, sorry, my constant, which is 3, I should have written it. It's 3. Okay, because that's where it cuts it. Now, I want to get f of x. Okay. I know that it cuts the axis here at 3, so x minus 3 is a factor. And it cuts it at minus 2, so x plus 2 is a factor. But that's not the whole thing. Okay, you always put k outside it as well, because it could be twice that, it could be 3 times that, it could be 4 times that, it could be 5 times that. So we have to find out what k is as well. It might be 1 now, okay, but it could be something else. So I'll test it. So I'll leave the k outside onto x squared. When I split the brackets, I'll get minus x, and I'll get minus 6. Okay, so I'll pick a point. Point here I'm going to pick is 2, 4. Okay, because that's on it. 2, 4. So when I put in 2 for x, would I get 4 for y? I get 2 to be squared, which is 4. Minus 2, which is 2. Minus 6, which is minus 4. Okay, so I know I'm looking for 4, I got minus 4, so maybe k is going to be minus 1. Maybe k is going to be minus 1. Now let's see if that will work for the other points. Another point, point 1, 6. So when I put in 1 for x, I get 1. Minus 1 is 0. Minus 6, I want to get plus 6, which would be minus 1. Right, so my equation is minus x squared plus x plus 6. Okay, that's my f of x. So now I have the equation of both of them. Now it should be straightforward enough. I have the equation of both of them. I want to find the area bounded by them. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to split it here into two different ones. Okay, right, now I'm going to say if I get the area of all this one, okay, and then I get the area of that one, and add it together. So I'm going to get the area underneath the line between minus 1 and 3. So the area underneath the line between minus 1 and 3. Okay, right, so the integral underneath the line between minus 1 and 3. And then I also get the integral underneath the curve, which is minus x squared plus x plus 6 between minus 2 and minus 1. That'll give me the area of the overall thing. Okay, so now I'll go off and I'll actually do it. So the integral of this is minus x squared over 2 plus 3x. I don't need to put in my c because in between notes. Plus the integral of this minus x cubed over 3 plus x squared over 2 plus 6x. Okay, right. Now, so what I have here is, I'm going to sub it in, so I get minus 9 over 2 plus 9, okay, minus, this will be minus 1 over 2 minus 3. Okay, it's the first bit. I have to plus the area of this bit. My limit 0, minus 2, minus 1. So I did my minus 1 first, so it's going to be 1 over 3. Okay. Plus 1 over 2 minus 6. minus this one, which is what? Minus 2 by minus 2, minus 2 is minus 8, 4 by minus is plus 8, plus 2 minus 12. Excuse me. Now, that's what I'm going to do. Throw it into my calculator, so I get minus 9 over 2 plus 9 equals 4.5. So it's 4.5. Minus 3.5 plus third plus a half minus 6 third plus a half minus 6 minus 1 minus 5 over 6 minus 8 over 3 plus 2 minus 2. Okay, minus 7 and 1/3. So what I'm left with here is 4.5 plus 3.5, which is 8. Because 2 minuses become a plus. Plus minus 5 over 6 plus 7 1/3. So 7 1/3 minus 5 and 1/6 is equal to 2 and 1/6. 2 and 1/6. So my answer has to be 10 and 1/6. Don't know the units, so let's write down units squared. That's the area. Okay, so I'll just go through that again quickly. The hard bit here was just getting the equation, so I got the equation that y equals mx plus c. The slope is minus 1, the constant is 3, so it's minus x plus 3. The other one is more difficult. I know the factor is x minus 3 and x plus 2, but there's always a constant there as well. Okay, and it turned out for me when I started subbing in pints that my constant was minus 1. I figured out that my constant, so I put in 2 for x, my answer for y should be 4. Whereas if I put in 2 for x here, my answer for y is going to be plus 4. I want it to be minus 4, so my constant must be minus 1. Now, that makes sense. Then I just integrated underneath the line between minus 1 and 3, and underneath the curve between minus 2 and minus 1. That should give me the answer, which is 10 and 1/6 units squared. The marks for that were 15. Okay, so 0, 4, 7, 11, and 15. 0, 4, 7, 11, and 15. 0 for none of it right. 4 for any correct step, so if you got one of those two right, you get 4. 7. Okay, reads points from the graph and finishes with no more than 2 errors. Okay, so if you only made 2 errors, you get 7. Okay, if you didn't even get that far, you're only going to get 4. 11. Read the points from the graph, finishes correctly, finds points algebraically, and finishes to end with no more than 2 errors. Okay, 11 basically is 1 error, and then 15 is the whole thing correctly. Okay.